Welcome to SRB TV. Come on now!
Yeah! We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at WandaVision Season 1, Episode 4.
We interrupt this program.
Previously on WandaVision, we went to the 70s of sitcoms where Wanda and Vision were about to give birth to their kids. So,
Yes.
wacky shenanigans of her giving birth. So,
Yes.
let's be honest. That's all this episode was, wacky shenanigans, stuff like that. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Main part of the episode.
So, Vision, the first time Vision noticed something was off, it rewound and corrected him
Yes.
into the sitcom. Then when Wanda brings up her brother Quicksilver, Geraldine, who showed up, brings up how he was killed by Ultron.
He was called Ultron, and that's where it kind of like it snapped her. Like, wait a moment.
Next thing you know, while Vision's trying to come back inside, the neighbors sound like they know something's up. They are fully aware.
They're fully aware what's going on, and it's like, they have to stay in character, but it's a type of thing where it's like they notice Geraldine's this new person, and it's like we don't know where she comes from or anything.
Yeah, and we kind of see the ramifications of that as Geraldine gets launched out of the bubble of Westview into the real world, where we see a whole bunch of, where I'm assuming are sword agents showing up.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And you can see from the outside, to me, it feels like it's like a static screen that you get from a television, like in this bubble or something like that.
Now, we have been waiting to watch this episode for 2 to 3 days. So suffice to say, I already know my theory I said at the end of the last episode is true, where this episode is going to focus on the other side of things.
Yeah, I think that it makes sense, especially for the title of this episode. We're going, we interrupt this program, type of thing, like, hey, we're going to show now the outside.
We're definitely going to see how Agent Wu's involved. We're going to see how
everybody else is involved. And
we're going to definitely see how Monica.
Point of view.
We're going to see how Monica got involved in all this as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm psyched. This is fuck it. We're just going here.
This is it. So let's do this for WandaVision Season 1, Episode 4. Now we interrupt this program. So
I know what you said.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, what was it they call it? The unsnapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was when they were unsnapped.
When they came back.
Yeah, I forgot what they called it. Yeah, wow, we get to see this. We never got to see this in Spider-Man. Everybody's coming back. She died while she was snapped. She died.
She died, honey.
Oh, damn.
They come back. They came back to that moment.
The procedure went well.
We didn't know that before.
They come back to the moment they were last left off at.
My mom is Maria Rambo.
Maria
Rambo.
Maria Rambo.
We're snapped.
After I what?
Chris, do it. I can't do it. You do the thing.
What?
There.
Snap.
After you disappeared.
After we all disappeared.
Holy shit, they never showed that before. That's really cool.
I like that. So they came back. Pretty much from the last moment they remember. That's what it is. So to them, it was just that quick snap.
So
where it's like...
So that moment is exactly when Hulk snapped his fingers. That's the moment.
Time, yeah.
So that's just like still
that was the first time.
Remember,
that was the first time. Remember, because there was 2 snaps.
So yeah, that was the tail end of Endgame, but still before Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, because remember the second snap was
Sword headquarters! Sentient weapon observation response
division.
Sword. Sentient weapon.
The blip. That's what they called it. Remember the blip.
Thank you. I called the unsnapping. I don't remember, dude.
It's okay. Shush.
Captain Monica Rambeau. Director Tyler Hayward.
Acting director.
Chris,
Haven't aged a
Chris,
day.
do your
And
research.
you look old as hell.
Shush. Remember, I'm not.
Come on, let's catch
shush.
you up.
Hayward. That name sounds familiar.
Yep. Look at
Photon.
Photon. Yep.
Maria.
First to... I know Sword's your home. Your mom built this place from the ground up.
Oh,
You grew up.
her mom started the.
You should have been here.
Started the sword.
You were the obvious choice.
It was probably to help find out where Carol went.
Yeah.
Tyler, you know the job you have to do. I'm here to do mine.
Let's get you back out there.
Man, this just makes the Captain Marvel sequel even more interesting. Ah, Agent Woo!
Agent Woo. Gotta love Agent Woo. Come on.
James E. Wu, FBI.
They still doing the magic tricks!
Monica Rambo.
Sword.
What's the story here, Agent Wu?
I've got a witness set up down the road in Westview, and this morning it looked like nobody's supposed to go in.
Oh.
Wow.
It's like that feeling of like it doesn't want me here, you know?
So yeah, that's why Sword's there though, because they think it's an extraterrestrial threat. They may be
I think it's like
but
an
not.
extraterrestrial type of weapon.
There's the helicopter! Okay, so it was just a toy helicopter. Okay. Oh, a drone, sorry. So it was.
Me?
Now you see it. Yeah.
There it is.
Like that wall. The static.
Look, you know what it looks like?
What
A
is
TV screen up close.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looked like a TV screen of static, you know?
Some sort of energy field.
Careful, Rambo.
Okay.
Okay.
24
A
hours
day later.
Shit. Hey!
Now they sent Darcy! What the fuck? Wait, does she...
Wait.
What's your field?
Intelligence.
Astrophysics. You
Astrophysics.
got the full clown car.
Because she made it into her
Whatever
field.
that is.
That's what it
So
is.
clearly
That's,
I
yeah,
know
she
what
started
it
as an
is.
intern, didn't she?
Yeah, she made it into... So remember, hers is astrophysics.
All right, grab you things for the update.
So they think it's a... Okay.
So they literally get experts from every field to see what
Because
it
they're
is.
trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
So they're literally grabbing experts in every field.
So response base outside Westview, New Jersey.
They can't even get in. You saw that?
Miss
Yeah.
Lewis.
Dr. Lewis.
Because she figures she finds the signal.
Yeah.
And there it is.
I need a TV. An old one. Like, not flat.
Not flat.
And Tubi.
Yeah. And
There's the beekeeper.
there's the beekeeper.
Because they try to go underground and infiltrate.
They go under and come up.
These swords will take you straight into town.
No reason to suspect the perimeter doesn't extend subterraneously.
There's no reason to suspect it does.
We don't know enough about the nature of the threat to send in another agent when the first has yet to return.
Someone must really miss you back at Quantico.
No, sir. Softball season's over, sir.
Radar.
That's a good line.
Sodar and
Oh, the first episode.
I knew it. I fucking called it. Remember
What?
the notebook? No, right? She was writing.
Her?
That's her. That was her.
Who needs to abbreviate?
Look, I know it's been a crazy few years on this planet, but he's dead, right?
He's dead.
Not blipped.
Dead.
It's vision. They recognize
What
his
am I looking
vision.
at?
Working theory.
Get me a transport back to headquarters now.
Hey!
Are we recording this?
Never stopped.
I need immediate analysis. Now, people.
Darcy! Yeah, go Darcy!
He's a
Even more useful than a Thor movie.
Yeah. But I called it though, 'cause remember we were sitting there.
Maybe I can
Who
get
was
that coffee now?
who was the lady at the actual, writing?
It was
stuff?
Darcy!
It was Darcy.
It's nobody's
I
giving her
called
a damn coffee right now.
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah. See.
And there's the shot. There's the
shot.
soundboard.
I caught it. Oh my god.
Good,
First
good-
and foremost, our main objective is to get any...
Yeah, he.
Same time, like sitcoms.
Is Vision
Your
alive?
doctor is Jones.
We got Isabel...
Hey, Chris, your favorite character, the
Beverly.
Mustache.
John Collins is Herb.
So they're the cast. They're doing what we do. Look at IMDb.
But it's showing. It looks like these are residents from.
Oh shit.
She finds her.
Geraldine.
There's Geraldine.
Does she seem okay to you?
That's the instance where that's where they disrupted the frequency, and it skipped.
Wait,
It skipped. We saw it, but it skipped for them.
that was weird.
The radio signal she found tampered with the reality in there. Harness is off.
And they lose his harness.
Because we don't know what happened to this guy. We still don't know what happened to this guy.
That's a jump rope. That's a jump rope.
Yeah. She just birthed a kid. Oh, you would be fucked up if that was somebody else's kid from the city, from the town.
Twins. What a twist.
What a twist.
I'm invested.
What? I'm invested.
Did she just say the name Ultron? Has that happened before? A reference to our reality?
No, never.
And right now you are trespassing here. And I want you to leave.
Oh! Oh! Somebody check her back. Jesus Christ.
Just her whole body.
What? Wait.
It looked like she snapped back. You know, for that moment, like, what did I just do?
She left, honey. She had to rush home.
Oh!
What? What is it? What's wrong?
It's Wanda. It's all Wanda.
It's all Wanda.
She knows where it's like this.
She knows.
she's
It's
doing this.
Wanda is doing this. But to what extent? He's gonna keep it to himself this time. Putting two and two together.
Yeah.
Putting two and together and knows full well she's doing something.
God damn it, man.
So that was WandaVision, Season 1, Episode 4, and good lord, now we know why everybody's been talking about it.
Holy shit, man. First, let's start off with, now they gave us an answer of what happened to people when they came back. And that is, they came back from the second they pretty much disappeared. So for them, it was quite literally just a snap. You know, that's all it was. To them, it was more just like they came back right to where the moment they disappeared.
Right.
So that's why when she woke up as if she was still in the hospital with her mother, who looks like she was probably going through therapy or something like that, chemotherapy or anything like that. Who knows?
Yeah. So we'll start. I'm curious to continue this trend, but we'll start at the end though, because now we know some things. Now we know that Wanda is causing this to some extent.
Yes.
We don't know how much she is aware.
Because you saw her expression when she put Geraldine through the wall. And when she was done, she was like, as if it was as if for that brief moment, she's like
snapped out of it.
Like snapped out of it for a moment, like, what did I just do? And then she went right back into like that trance almost, like, yeah. So I'm definitely, it's like, now Geraldine's back on the other side. We know Wanda, like I said, is causing all this. So, okay, so let's go back to the beginning now. So we got to see the day of the blip. We got to see firsthand the day of the blip with Monica, who had to sadly find out her mother died 3 years ago. Yeah.
But remember, she was snapped, so she never knew. So that's such a sad way of finding out what happened to that character, though.
And not even that, just everybody it started happening to in the hospital that just came back, and to them it was just like they just popped right back up, right where they just left off at, literally.
Yeah. So that was cool seeing just like a few minutes after the Hulk snap. So
like I said, there was two snaps. One snap from Hulk, and the second snap was from Iron Man. So I'm thinking that that's what it was. Well, no.
So everybody be what?
No, it would have been. No, it would have been just one snap because remember Hulk did try, but nothing. Remember?
No. Let me explain. I'm going to sit you down, young man. Let me explain for you. So no. When they got all the Infinity Stones, they put it into Tony's version of the Gauntlet.
Yeah, I know.
He did snap his finger. And remember, as soon as he snapped his fingers, what happened like less than a minute later?
That's right.
Hawkeye's wife called. One of the ones who got snapped.
Yeah.
Originally. So okay. So anyways, so we cut to now. I guess a couple months later, to where we find out Sword's a thing. So Sword, I guess, has been established for a bit now from the looks of things, all the way back since Monica's mother was young enough to start the organization.
She looks like she hunted she started the organization, not hunted, but she started the organization, and we're assuming it's because of Harold, pretty much because of like probably what she had to deal with. Maybe so whatever happened, it happens in maybe the second Captain Marvel. Who knows? Maybe this is the reason why. There's a reason why she does it. And it's because of whatever extraterrestrial weapon or this or that happens. It's like we need to protect Earth, so we need somebody watching like the stars or watching anything that's alien like.
So she apparently, her mom put in a protocol for anybody who's had an extended leave because of unforeseen circumstances that they need to be grounded. Like grounded, because
grounded, not go back in space.
We called that already. That Monica took after her mom.
Yeah,
I mean Air Force.
He took after her.
So they're grounded. So she goes to investigate with Agent Wu. Agent Wu's like, they're telling me Westview doesn't exist. There's literally a sign that says Westview.
I know, because it's funny because it's like they're standing there. It's like it does not exist, and there's a sign right next to you.
But we now know why Wu's involved, because he was there because. Was it protection? Was it
Witsec?
A Witsec person was in Westview when they lost contact with him, and then this was the interesting part. On top of that, he contacted the family members of the person Witsec, and they had no clue who the fuck this person was.
As if they never existed. And it was just really strange.
And so Monica got sucked in, and after Monica got sucked in, Sword established an outside base outside the Westview. And that's where we got one of our favorite side characters we haven't seen in a while, Darcy, who finally got her doctorate in astrophysics.
She got her doctorate because the last time we ever saw her,
she was helping with the events of Dark World, stop the events of Dark World.
Yeah, at that time, and because she was still, I think, she was still an intern for Jane Foster.
She was still interning for Jane. Because Jane
it looks like now she finally got her full doctorate's degree in astrophysics. That's what it was.
And lo and behold, she's the one who figures out.
Yeah, she's the one who finds the signal. And like I always stated, I was sitting there realizing, I'm like, that's her. She's the one who's got the notebook that we saw at the end of the first episode. She's that one, and then they re-showed it. It's like that was her.
So she found a signal that apparently was able to broadcast to like old school TV
signal too.
Like a cosmic signal. Yeah, that was able to broadcast to TV. So she found that out, and then they just start watching the show, and they start piecing stuff together after that. Who was stuck in there? Who they confirmed that showed up on the show that's confirmed to be there? They even finally got to see Geraldine at one point. So oh man, it's Mr.
And that's when they start showing the rest of the town, and they start showing that these were actual regular residents that lived here. And it's like like you said, like you were goofing off saying, "Oh my God, they're doing the IMDb list pretty much of who's in the show," and they're showing who they actually are, in the show, compared to what they are in real life. It's like trying to break this all down.
They show Wu's attempt of trying to contact Wanda. They finally show a bit more of the beekeeper situation. They explained the drones, as we saw, as like helicopter toys that the rally bent it into. So,
and like you said, you brought up a good fact of the thumping noise, and that was them probably putting in the actual drone. They were
attempting to put in the drones and stuff, or attempting to get through.
You kept hearing the thunk, thunk, thunk.
And the reality made it sound like it was like a tree on the
on the branch, hitting the window.
So of course the biggest key thing we got is finally got to see what happened with Wanda confronting Geraldine about who she really is.
We finally see pretty much what really happened.
She literally fucking chucked that girl all the way out
through the house, outside, all the way across, pretty much outside. And what I love is if you look at her reaction is like we were just stating, it looked like she snapped out of it for that moment, like, what did I just do? to all of a sudden she's back in this trance almost.
Something tells me it is her, but she's so caught up in her own fantasy, it's actually infecting her mind as well.
That could be another good.
She is causing all of
reality to
this.
it.
Like Monica's right at the end when she says it's Wanda, but I think that's what it is. She's causing
She's so caught up in her own shit that she's literally she's put into this trance on herself to this show. So that's why she almost snaps out of it like, wait, what just happened? You know, like, what did I just do? And then all of a sudden it's like her mind's like telling her like, no, you need to get back to the show. You know, it's like you need to focus what you were doing.
Yeah, because for that brief moment where she's realizing what the fuck's going on, she saw dead vision pretty much.
Dead vision of what he looked like with the actual stone out of his head. You know,
Yeah.
so and like you said, he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything whatsoever.
You can tell he's keeping it to himself what the neighbors told him.
Because now he's starting to catch on like what's going on here. Something's happening. And even with the neighbors.
Especially after asking what happened to Geraldine and she apparently left.
Yeah. And you could tell with the neighbors, it seems like they know what's going on, but they have to play this out. They can't do it. They have
because
to
if they don't play it out, something bad happens to them.
Bad happens. So that's how come you saw them where they're like, where's she come from? It's like we don't want nothing happening.
Yeah, Monica was fortunate because she was just all she was just a blip in, no pun intended in this case, but she was just a blip in Wanda's new reality.
Yeah,
so she just removed her from the reality. That's all she did.
So
we don't know. We don't know what happens to them when they get out of line or want to escape. We don't know that.
Yeah, because you can tell the neighbors are like, you know, it's like she can't be here because if something happens.
No, we don't even know what happened to Beekeeper. Yeah, we don't even know.
And that's the other thing too. Is like on their end, whenever something got cut or like these that acted strange, it was cut for them. It was censored. That's why even remember Darcy was like, somebody's censoring this. Somebody's blocking this because it skips and it's going straight to the end of the episode. Yeah. You know, where it's like something that's
so like what I always say with episodes, like it was a really good episode, but as it answers some questions, and it's left more open in the longer run for the remainder of the season. So really good stuff. I can see why a lot of people have been talking.
I see why people are talking about it because they're probably breaking everything down, or it's pretty much maybe either confirming their theories or adding more to their theory of like, okay, maybe it's this person or maybe it's something else going on. So like I said, I think that right now I like yours, which is that she did this, but she's so much deep into it, almost like when you're undercover, like, you know, a cop who's under so they've been under so long, they become that character.
Oh,
you know?
Soul. Yeah. The where somebody there's that area in the afterlife where people are so transfixed, they're like in another world.
They're in the zone. You know, they're like they're in the zone, you know, and for her, that's what this is. She's in that zone. Yeah. And the moment she snapped out of it for a little bit, it's like her mind brought her right back going, no, you got to stay back in the zone. You're good. You're on a roll. So, I mean, this is...
Okay, so other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about Disney Plus original series, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Yeah, it really feels like it was like a mid-season. Because remember, they said it was only 9 episodes here.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think it was not 9 episodes, so it feels like this was like set up as the mid-season. Like, okay, be prepared for the second half. Right. Let us know what your guys' thoughts and theories are going into this. Are your theories still about the same? Have they changed since this episode of like what's going on? Maybe who's doing this to her? Everything like that. What are your guys' initial reaction to like everybody coming back after the blip? You know, was it really cool to see that scene of like what's happening, what's going on? Do you agree with our theory, or do you have your own theories of what's really going on? Was it like like I said, do you agree with, do you agree maybe she's so in the zone that she's kind of like zoned herself out to the point where she doesn't really realize what's really going on? I mean, let us know. I mean, do you guys think it's the House of M or something like that? That's like in reverse. Who knows? I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, dealing with WandaVision, we will be tackling Season 1, Episode 5. Yes. So until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very enjoyably Darcy-filled episode of SRB TV.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
Or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter
and Stardust.
at Super React Bros.